March Madness 2025, predicting the biggest first-round upsets. March Madness is synonymous with unpredictability, as lower-seeded teams annually defy expectations and wreck meticulously crafted brackets. Every year, fans and analysts alike find themselves asking, how did we not see that coming? The truth is, sometimes the warning signs are there, but correctly picking those early round upsets can be the difference between winning a pool or watching someone else collect the prize money. To maintain consistency, we're defining an upset according to NCAA tournament records, when a team defeats an opponent seeded at least 5 spots higher. That means 7 to 10 and 8 to 9 matchups don't count as true upsets, they're more like evenly matched battles. However, 2025's tournament field is loaded with potential bracket busters, especially from smaller conferences. If history is any indication, a Cinderella team will emerge from this list, or possibly from outside it. Did anyone really predict Oakland knocking out Kentucky last year? Here are 6 double-digit seeds poised to shake up the first round. 1. Number 12 Colorado State over number 5 Memphis. The debate over conference strength versus momentum is in full swing, and Colorado State enters the tournament riding a 10-game winning streak. The Rams proved themselves battle-tested in the competitive Mountain West, while Memphis, despite its talent, spent the season dominating a weaker American Athletic Conference. A player to watch, Nick Clifford, Colorado State's star guard, who has been pivotal in their late-season surge. Memphis counters with its own firepower, having won 8 consecutive games, but sportsbooks have subtly favored CSU, a rare occurrence for a 12 seed against a 5 seed. Why this could happen? Tournament history favors the number 12 versus number 5 upset, and Colorado State's recent form suggests they are peaking at the right time. 2. Number 11 Drake over number 6 Missouri. The Drake Bulldogs are making noise once again. Winners of 30 games and back-to-back Missouri Valley champions, they've thrived despite coaching transitions and roster turnover. Leading the charge is Bennett Sturtz, a versatile floor general who plays with the confidence needed for March Madness success. Missouri, meanwhile, is talented but has been inconsistent, making them a prime target for an early exit. Why this could happen? Drake has the experience and depth to handle high-pressure situations, and Missouri has shown vulnerabilities against disciplined teams. 3. Number 13 Yale over number 4 Texas A&M. The Ivy League has produced its share of giant killers, and Yale is looking to follow suit. Last year, the Bulldogs stunned Auburn in the opening round, proving they are comfortable in the underdog role. This year's squad lacks dominant big man Danny Wolf, who transferred to Michigan, but they compensate with sharpshooter John Poulikides and a roster full of three-point threats. Texas A&M, though formidable, has struggled against hot shooting teams, a weakness Yale is primed to exploit. Why this could happen? Yale is experienced, well-coached, and fearless, and three-point shooting can neutralize athleticism in a one-game scenario. 4. Number 11 Virginia Commonwealth, VCU, over number 6 Brigham Young, BYU. VCU has a history of deep tournament runs, and this year's squad has the talent to extend that tradition. The Rams led the Atlantic 10 for most of the season and even cracked the top 25 at one point, thanks to key players like Joe Bamisile, scoring guard, and Jack Clark, versatile forward. BYU is no pushover, however. The Cougars caught fire in the second half of the season, making this one of the most exciting first-round matchups. Expect a high volume of three-point shots, as both teams rely on perimeter scoring. Why this could happen? VCU has a defensive identity that could frustrate BYU's shooters, forcing the Cougars into a cold stretch. 5. Number 12 UC San Diego over number 5 Michigan. In just their first ever NCAA tournament appearance, the UC San Diego Tritons are poised to make history. They're led by Anivaniwa Tate-Jones, a dynamic scorer and facilitator who also rebounds at a high level. Michigan, the Big Ten champions, presents a serious size mismatch, but they're also coming off short rest after an intense conference tournament run. Fatigue could play a factor, and if UCSD's shooters heat up, an upset is on the table. Why this could happen? The rest factor. Michigan's legs might not be fresh after their grueling conference tournament finish. 6. Number 13 Akron over number 4 Arizona. The Akron Zips may be the biggest long shot on this list, but March Madness thrives on unpredictability. Akron needed a miraculous comeback in the MAC championship, erasing an 18-point deficit against Miami, to secure a bid. Arizona, a perennial powerhouse, has a history of either deep tournament runs or early flameouts. There's rarely an in-between. If Akron's streaky three-point shooting finds consistency, they could catch the Wildcats off guard. Why this could happen? Arizona's tournament track record is unpredictable, and the Zips play with nothing to lose. Final thoughts. The madness begins with a tournament field packed with mid-major standouts and high-major question marks. The first round of March Madness 2025 is shaping up to be another thriller. Will these teams follow the blueprint of past Cinderella stories, or will another underdog steal the spotlight? One thing is certain. Brackets will be busted, hearts will be broken, and unforgettable moments are guaranteed. Let the madness begin.